Be good here in just a second. Kind of forgot about the weird start time for a second. Should be good here now. We've got one away after a line out by Diaz. Then it's Aranda, then Caminero. Pretty standard top of the order for the Rays. The pitcher tonight is Reese Olson. So hopefully we have a good game. It's 0-2 on a swing and strike. Ball one. All right, we got everything open. One deuce to the hitter. 2-2. Both of those could have been called strikes. 2-2 now on Aranda. Fouled away, it'll be 2-2. I guess it'll remain 2-2. You call that a ball for 3 of the at-bat? I think one of those should have been a strike. I think pitch 3 should have been a strike. I don't know about pitch 4. That was kind of out of the zone. A little high. Fouled away, it'll remain 2-2. But it's I think they're both out of the zone, but you could argue that 3 caught enough of it. Stayed just enough in the zone. Yeah. As long as it's consistent and we get the same calls, it's not a big deal. 3-2. What's up, Allison? Nice. Hopefully you have a good time. Throw a curveball. Actually, I don't know what he throws. Changeup? And that'll be a fly ball. That'll get to a gap. That's going to be a double. Yeah, we just can't get that guy out. Here's Caminero with 1 away and a runner at second. 51 out. Yeah, I mean, it caught it close enough. What's up, Jacob? Mid-ad, Jacob. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine we call people mid. What's up, Jake? We got Jacob. We got Jake. Oh, that'll be a base hit. Uh-oh. 2 on, 1 away. Here's Lau. Tigers need a big out here. Pop out or a strikeout or a double play. J-Ram took himself out of the All-Star game. Oh, I wonder if they'll let McKinstry join the All-Star game now. Let's see. How do we get Lau? Fouled away. It's 0-1. Yeah, exactly, Seth. All right, come on now. Could use a pop out. Swing and strike 2 on Lau. Or a double play would be cool. Line out DP. We all want that. Could be generational, really. Fouled away. We'll have another 0-2. By the way, make sure you guys drop some likes, help the stream out, get some people in here early on. Or else, I don't know. Will happen. Pickoff attempt, nothing going on. Olsen ahead 0-2 with runners at the corners and just 1 away. Damn. I don't even know if they got an out on that. Nope. They just got one out on a ground ball. That sucks. Couldn't turn two. 1-0 Tampa. Runner to second, 2 away. Must have been a hit and run. All right, here's Mangum. Hopefully we can get this third out of the inning. 0-1 on a called strike. Game's pretty much over already, so already losing. Down 1-0. About game, I would say. You guys think we can recover? Or do you think we're cooked? 0-1. By the way, it's 0-2. You think we should just, uh-oh. That's foul, that's what. 0-2. Man, not a very talkative group. Just make sure you drop some likes. Help the stream out. Get some people in here if you don't feel like chit-chatting. Otherwise, you're gay. I'm just fucking around. Uh-oh. Oh, that's another foul ball. Well, bailed out by a couple fouls. Otherwise, that would have been a double. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Getting out. I don't know if throwing a million changeups is a good idea to this team. They seem to hit them pretty well. Or at least they seem to be making pretty good contact off Reese Olson's changeups. Yeah, just like that. See what I mean? No sinker that time. And that'll be a base hit. Runner will score. It's 2-0. Can't throw balls right over the middle of the plate. At 0-2, that's probably not where you throw a pitch. An elevated sinker. That's a pretty easy ball to smoke. Ball one. Not a great first inning here for Reese Olson. Fun fact about Reese Olson, he grew up in Tampa Bay. Was a Buccaneers fan, a Rays fan, a Lightning fan growing up. Kind of suspicious, but, you know. 1-0. Oh, I think they picked that guy off at first. The inning's over. Or did he get back because we suck at defense? Damn, I thought they'd really pick that guy off, but I don't think they did. I think he got back somehow. Who's catching? Did we have a guy in a run? Did we pick a guy off and then he got back to base? Or oh, it might have been a foul. I don't know. 2-1. That little thing sure made it look like we got a guy in a rundown and he might have beat it out. Can't confirm for sure. Two. Hopefully we get this third out. Maybe we get a chance to score some runs ourselves here. See what we get on a 2-2. Fouled away, it'll remain 2-2. Olsen seemingly unable to get that third out, or that third strike across right now. Why is no one talking? This is weird. And there we go. All right. Well, that could have been a much better inning, but we'll see if we can respond in kind Keith, Torres, Perez, Green, Torkelson, McKinstry, Vierling, Meadows, and Rogers. Due up against Little, who's been quite easy to homer off of. He's prone to the occasional long ball, is Mr. Little. And the Tigers are a very prone to hit the long ball team. So could be a lot of play here tonight with that. We'll see, though. I'm guessing Riley Green is on 99% of every bet slip to hit a home run today. What can I say to get people to talk? You know, the reality is Lions may only win one game this year. Maybe 0. They might go 0-17 again. They're just not a good team, not like the Patriots. A proud team, a strong tradition team. What's up, Posh? How's it going, dude? You know, Rabel's a better coach. May's a better QB. Diggs is a better receiver. Ramondre Stevenson, the better running back. Tough pill to swallow, Lions fans, but the Patriots just a little bit better. Name a player, we have a better version. Oh, you have Jahmyr Gibbs? Oh, we have old buddy from Ohio State. Henderson or whatever? Yeah. Oh, you have Amon-Ra St. Brown. We have Stephon Diggs. You have Jamison Williams. We have Stephon Diggs. Anyway, bottom of the first here, 2-0 Rays. Tigers hoping to get a run back at least here. Keith, Torres, and Perez to lead it off here against Little. You text your sister? Nice. Hopefully it's a good conversation. Go back and forth. By the way, don't feel pressured to talk. I'll just fuck around with people. You don't need to speak. It's fine. Oh, and that's a pop out, one away. Nice. One pitch, one out. That's a really good way to start off giving up 2 runs. What's up, Motivation? What's up, Eminem? All right, here's Torres with 1 away. What if we get 27 pitched? Like, we just get out on every single first pitch tonight. We get perfect gamed on 27 pitches. What's up, Nathaniel? What's up, Morgan? So we're on pace to be. Oh, I think we just hit a double. Or no, that's just a long single. Get your ass back to first. Oh, it's foul. What? Ah, it's a foul ball. 0-1. Oh, nice. Good luck, man. Hopefully you get the gig. Damn, I wish I would have stayed fair. Hopefully it goes good. You get the job. Called strike 2. Whenever I get a job interview, I've always gotten the job. McKinstry's an all-star? Oh, shit. Because Jose Ramirez took himself out of the all-star game because I think he's dealing with something. Ball 1. I think McKinstry's in, boys. Hell yeah, dude. We got Z-Mac to the all-star game. What's up, Go Lions? I don't even care if we win anymore. Who gives a shit about this game? McKinstry's an all-star, bro. That kind of supersedes this one singular game where we might not get number 60 quite yet. We'll get 60. Again, as long as we hit 60 wins before the all-star break, what a good fucking first chunk of the season. Hard to be upset when we're fucking 25 games over 500, like 15 games up in the division, 3 games ahead of the next team for best team in baseball. I mean, it's really hard to get upset about anything. We got 5 all-stars now, dude. It's a good day to be a Tigers fan, let me tell you. Fucking Torres lined out. 2 away. Here's Perez now. What a good chunk of games. What's up, Gavin? You were at last night's game? Nice. Yeah, it seemed like a huge crowd. But again, we're playing a good team like the Rays, so it kind of makes sense that they would draw a crowd. Swing in strike one to Perez. One. I'm lightning. You know what would be silly? Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen your comment. Yeah, that's why I'm live. I was on time. Yeah, I seen it. I appreciate you letting me know. I eventually would have seen it in other ways, but you know what I mean? Um, yeah, that 5:10 start time really helped my day out. 2-2. Do charge. Do. Perez flies out. That'll end the inning. We'll head to the top of the second. 2-0 Rays. Boo. Well, hopefully we have a better second inning than we did the first. Movie draft is on ESPN or MLB Network because ESPN. I don't know. I don't really watch the MLB draft. I don't really care about it. It's not very entertaining because again, a lot of the top players just won't be there for a little while. So it's kind of like, yeah, cool. Unlike with like the NBA or like the NFL, the drafts are a little bit more exciting because like you get that immediate gratification of the player. You don't really get that with the MLB unless you draft like a guy who's like super ready from college, like really quick, which is super rare, right? NBA, NFL. I think the NFL has the best draft. Kim Wells and Jensen, or Walls and Jensen. I think it's Jensen. Jansen. God damn it. Kim Walls and Jansen. Come on, Reese. Need a big 1-2-3. This is like the beginning of yesterday's game too, to some extent, if I remember right. Like the top of their lineup produced like pretty good, like through the first like 4 innings, and then they just kind of stopped. You're gonna be doing the home run derby, Seth? Oh shit! I didn't know Big Seth declared. Seth in the home run derby. How will you react to that? Anyway, here's Kim now with nobody on, leading off the inning. Called strike one. Good pitch. Need more of those. Got them corners like that. That's a good spot. Ain't gonna make the best contact all the way over there. 1-1. The alignment here makes a lot more sense to pitching to a right-hander that probably very clearly hits the other way. Also, pitching away from him indicates that they're like kind of smartly not just being like, well, because again, a lot of times I see like us pitch away from a guy, and then we have everything set up for him to pull it, and it often fucks us because we like are weird about it. 3-1. All right, I guess don't throw a singular strike ever again. That's a good plan. I would also walk the leadoff man. Oh, okay, you threw a strike. Good. Just dotting fastballs right now, or trying to. Kim calls time. It's 3-2. 2 on. Top two. Fouled away. It'll be 3-2 still. Get a little pop out, a little flare out. That'd be pretty nice. Nope, he gives up a hit. Let me guess. Poor defense. Another ground ball base hit to a shortstop in this series. I don't know, Joel. I don't know now. Hopefully, but with the way we're playing right now, not looking good. If that's how we're going to play defense tonight, oh boy. Giving up infield singles isn't a great sign. Foul ball. 0-1. And they're rifling everything down lines and shit. Oh, this is a bunt attempt. Walls tries to bunt the runner over. Ball 1. Un is the count. Fouled away. It's 1-2. Un-2. Un-2. You just talking about the home run derby? Cool. Alonzo Otani. Yeah, typical people. A 1-2. Another foul. We'll get another 1-2 coming up. Rays are a bad matchup for a pitcher like Reese Olson. He pitches to contact, and the Rays fucking are a contact team. So they kind of tear pitchers like Reese Olson up. And that'll be a fly out, 1 away. Here is Jansen now. Maybe we can get a double play here, get out of the inning. Top 2, 1 away. Just got to feel the ground ball here, and I think we turn 2. As long as we don't fucking boot it. Like Seth wants us to. I think like Joel would want us to as well, right, Joel? I know you said Jansen was your GOAT for whatever that means. I always thought you named your GOAT Jansen and you just said it weird. But no, I think you mean this guy's your GOAT. Hopefully your GOAT don't ground into a double play. By the way, it's 0-2. See, they're on like a weird hit and run thing, the Rays are today. Well, we can't really score right now. We're in the top of the second, but I get your sentiment. It's a good point. And they do need to. That'll be a line out. That'll be 2 away. Colt Keith makes a nice play over at third. Here's the leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. 2 down for the top of the order, Diaz. Yandy. Younger brother of Yanier Diaz. Don't look it up, just believe me. I have good notes on every player. I'll tell you a fun fact about each player as we go forward. Got lots of them. 1-0. Last game of the series is when they start doing that. It'd be a terrible broadcast group. It's just been raw baseball. In the last game, they just kind of don't pay attention to the game and just talk about random facts about all the players. It's like, what the fuck is this broadcast? Oh, another ground ball that they don't get the out on. Nice. 2 infield singles this inning. 2 on, 2 out. Here's Aranda. About the worst situation we could ask for. Nice. Throwing error. Should be out of this inning a long time ago. Well, it's probably going to be like 4-0 pretty quick here because Aranda's up now. Looks like we aren't pulling the sweep off, boys. We're playing like shit for whatever reason. What, is there a challenge? No, they're not doing anything. Might there not be an error? Or some crazy shit happened and the Rays just scored all the runs because of a weird technicality. Oh, I think the inning's over. What just happened? Was there not an error? Never mind. Maybe we just won a challenge. I don't know what happened. Everybody's leaving the field. Apparently the Rays just said, screw this, we quit, and they just walked off and took the loss. Tigers win 0-2. Oh, it's a challenge? Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, so McKinstry didn't commit an error, so he's bailed out. Well, Zach Attack is very lucky then. Bro just became all-star and is out here boofing the fucking baseball. All right, well, McKinstry looks like he probably gets bailed out then, eh? So they probably got to take away the error. The error. Or did he still commit an error? It's just they got him out regardless of the error. But yeah, so it'll be Green, Torque, and McKinstry here in the bottom of the second. 2-0 Rays lead. Orioles and Mets game got delayed. Yeah, there's been a lot of delays and postponements last couple days. Kind of a lot of rainy weather across the country. Y'all hear about what's going down in Texas? Some people died. He's always been an all-star, bro. It is just so funny that McKinstry got named to the All-Star team and he's out here shitting his pants in this game. All right, so yeah, they took away the McKinstry error. He actually gets a play on that now. 0-2 to Green. Come on, Riley. Need a hit here, bud. Took the strike, swung at the ball. All right. Ball 1. Bro got an inside slider from a righty. He should have banished that pitch. No one gets a slider makes it a little bit better on the first pitch that he let that go. But yeah, McKinstry is officially an all-star reserve for Jose Ramirez. Thank you, Jose Ramirez. Very cool. Green grounds out, 1 away. One out. Here's Torkelson. Spenny 2 bats. Hopefully the Tigers get a hit or something here. We're being perfect gamed right now. Torque bomb would be good. That'd be a good way to break it all open. Number 22 sounds pretty sweet. Mainly because this guy does give up a lot of home runs, despite having pretty good numbers. Oh, and 2 fouled away. Fuck. 0-2 to Torque, 1 away. Bottom 2. 2-0. Ray lead. 1-2 now. For the 1-2. Buckle your shoe. Ball 2. Deuce, deuce. For Torque. Good take. Well, not really. Those are 2 very obvious balls to not swing at. By the way, it'll remain 2-2. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like or anything like that, consider doing so. Helps the stream out, gets more people in here. Is a cool thing to do. Puts hair on your chest. Or takes away the hair from your chest. Whichever one you need it to do. Another foul ball. We'll have another 2-2. The 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Nice AB by Torque here to get this guy to throw a few pitches, actually. He cruised through that first inning with almost no stress, so good AB. Hopefully he gets rewarded on this. Oh, yeah, ball 3. All right, 3-2. Nice job by Torque. Way to work the count. He should be rewarded here with a hit. Or a walk. He fouls off a fucking slide. That was a dangerous pitch to throw for a pitcher of his ilk. 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up now. Count will remain 3-2. 1 away here, top or bottom 2. Damn it, he strikes out on a foul tip. That was a good at-bat. He's seen 9 pitches. Here's McKinstry, our all-star. See what he does. Hopefully he has a good hit. Not up there trying to overdo anything. He should do what Brandon Inge did back in 2006 or whatever and enter the home run derby. Y'all remember that hilarious outing? From Brandon Inge, what was it, 2007 or 2006 when Inge made the All-Star team? And and he hit 1 home run or some shit. Dog, that was the worst. Like they let him do the home run derby and he hit like 1 home run, dog. It was the worst thing I'd ever seen in my life. 0-2. And I think as a spiritual successor to that, I think Zach McKinstry should go do the home run derby and hit like a couple homers. It's just like, all right, I got 2 or 3. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, it was hilarious. So that might be the worst showing at the home run derby. I'm sure there's been guys. Damn it. McKinstry flies out. That'll end the inning. Deep fly out, though. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I remember maybe 1, but he might have hit none. It was pretty bad. Aranda, Caminero, and Lau. Very funny, though. Performance by Brandon Inge to go out there and ask to do the home run derby and then go out there and hit 0 after in like fucking like what do you have, like 26 first half home runs or some wild number like that? He was having an unbelievable first half, maybe 16 home runs, which is quite a bit for a guy who never hit before in his entire life. Literally, he was 0 for in his entire career. We just let him play third base because we really liked him. Then one season he started hitting the ball for the first time. No, Brandon Inge is the story of if he was any better at the plate, he would have won multiple Gold Gloves at third base. Yeah, well, the Tigers were weird about him playing third base consistently because he like couldn't hit, but also like he was one of the greatest probable defenders at third base I've ever seen in my life. So you have this hilarious situation where it's like he should have won a Gold Glove over Beltre one of those years, but he had like a 180 average. I think that one year he was like the 2 error year or whatever. He had some unbelievable years at that third base box. And you got your defensive playbook. Nice, Joel. It's always exciting. Here's Aranda, Caminero, and Lau. You know what I mean, Posh? Like, it's like if he was only a slightly better hitter, like league average, he probably wins a Gold Glove or two. But because Beltre also hit 300 and was just it was the same defender as Ginge might have been a bit better with the glove. The offense really just kind of sold it, ironically. Ball one. Fun fact: you can you could lose a Gold Glove if someone has better numbers offensively than you. 2-0. Because was Beltre the best third baseman? Probably. Were there better defenders? Maybe a couple years, but he kept winning them, and I don't think he should have. 3-0. Top three. 3-0 count. Oh, look at that. They threw a strike. I don't think he was interested in swinging at the chasing a pitch there. 3-1. And they walked him. Oh, no, it's a base hit. Did all that to try to do something, and then he still gave up the hit. It's like, well, that was a waste of pitches. Anyway, 1 on, nobody out. Here's Caminero. Let's hope for a ground ball. Try to turn 2. What's up, Bucks? Thinking you guys might have this tonight. We're not pitching that good. Nor are we playing good defense. Did they get anybody? They got Aranda at second. I don't know if they got a double play, though. All right, they got Aranda. Caminero makes it to first, 1 away. Nice job. Have a good day, Allison. Have fun with your family and everything. Oh, yeah, it's still early. And I think the Tigers can come back offensively. It's just I'm not really sure about a few. I'm not liking the way our defense and pitching is feeling right now. Could just be an early thing. This is kind of how the other 2 games kind of started off, too. Or we haven't been the hottest early. We just turned 2? We might have just turned 2. Nope. Guy gets to second. No, did we get them both? Hey, double play. We'll be heading to the bottom of the third. I don't know why that guy's at second. He must think he's safe. Bottom of the third coming up then. Veerling, Meadows, and Rogers. I don't know if they're challenging, but cool. Veerling, Meadows, Rogers due up here in the bottom of the third. Tigers get out of the inning pretty quick. Thank Ja. Are about to be up 8-0. Sheesh. Philly's killing them. Oh, damn, they are. They're killing the Giants. They got the bases loaded with nobody out, up 5-0. Could even be worse, Seth. They could be up 9-0 if they hit a home run. Damn, the Royals are in second place right now, everybody. Can you believe that shit? KC Royals at 45 and 48 are our biggest stops right now. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream quite a bit. Helps us get more people in here. Helps us grow our little channel. I'd appreciate it if you can help us out. I'd appreciate it. Dodgers 6-game losing streak. We can't relate. See, Daniel, that's the difference between our two teams. Your team being the Dodgers, my team being the Tigers. My team hasn't lost more than 3 games in a row all season because we're the best team in baseball, and the record indicates so. We're actually 3 games better than everybody else, to be fair. I don't mean to be a bad guy or anything, but like, you know what I mean, Daniel? If your team played better baseball, you could be as good as us one day. Veerling grounds out on the first pitch, 1 away. Fuck. Pretty much, Daniel. One day your little team might live up and become just like the big boy Tigers, but keep at it, champ. No, you're fine. Injuries are. You guys literally have lost like 18 starting pitchers somehow. Like, if you guys didn't have a fucking $320 million payroll, you would be getting sympathy for the number of injuries your team has actually endured. Do you even have a singular guy who was on your opening day like rotation other than Clayton Kershaw at this point? And Kershaw is basically just a novelty act at this point of his career. He's not actually pitching that well. Like, he should probably kind of just retire. Yeah, I was gonna say it's fucking just Kershaw at this point, and he's literally a novelty act. Not trying to disrespect him. He's one of my all-time favorite pitchers, but like, you know what I mean. It's just like, dude, he's kind of like Verlander. He's just trying to get an accolade, and he got it. Like, Verlander wanted to get 300, but that'll be a base hit. Hooray! Oh, and they ran himself out at second for some reason. The fuck is? What a fucking idiot, dude. We needed guys to get on, not guys to run themselves out. Like fucking morons. Is he safe and they're challenging? Yeah, very happy for McKinstry. No, they're not going to challenge because he's very obviously out. 2 down. What a stupid bit of base running. Yeah, nah. GG, Bucks. GG. Foul tip, it's 0-1. Nah, I've seen this before. I literally don't even have to watch this to know how this game's gonna go. At least we'll win number 60 in Detroit against Seattle on Friday. That'll be a scoop ball start. That'll be cool. We get to see Cal Raleigh play baseball. That'll be cool. Hopefully he doesn't hit home runs on us. Sheesh. I'd just walk that son of a bitch. Nah, I know we're not going to. Like, you know what I mean? We might. We'll walk people on purpose and just not let them hit against us. 2-2. Oh yeah, Aurora. Oh, I hate base running mistakes more than anything. It's like, Parker, man, just stay at first. You didn't need to go. 3-2. Here's Rogers, 2 away. 3 deuce. Fouled away, it's 3-2. Orioles have 2 games tomorrow night versus Mets. Oh, they had to do a split doubleheader. Maybe that will come back. You never know. Still only 2-0. They're playing really stupid though. Hey, Rogers a walk. 2 on, 2 out. Keith bomb right here ties it back up. Not even worried now. If Meadows hadn't done that, we'd have 2 on and only 1 out with, good speed at second, ready to score on a single. All right, here's Colt Keith. He's 0-1. Ball 1 to Keith. Come on, Colt. Two oh. All right, good take, good take. We like to see that. They might just walk fucking Colt Keith and go after Torres because Colt Keith is white hot right now. He might not be worth pitching to. On the off chance, he just shoots a double out of nowhere. Called strike 1. Takes the pitch. All right, that was enough of a strike. It was borderline almost. That was almost borderline. Probably shouldn't call that a strike if you're going to call it for a ball out for the other team pitch. But that was enough of the zone. Damn, Keith flies out. Well, we get some guys on, but we don't do anything with it. We'll head to the top of the 4th, down to 0. All right, our offense is slowly working up. I think we're going to score a second time through the lineup here. We started hitting the ball a lot better after we went through. And we only struck out 1 time. That's usually a pretty good sign for us in the second time through a rotation. It's usually a pretty good sign. Mangum, Simpson, and Kim do up here in the top of the 4th. 2-0. Rays lead. Seth, if we lose, it's your fault. I'll blame you directly. I hope you're ready for that. I know it's not technically your fault, and there's not much you can do to have actually prevented our loss here. However, that's not my problem. So, you having steak right now, Bucks? Nice. Sounds pretty good. What kind of steak? By the way, we're 1 like away from the like. I appreciate everyone who's left a like. Good looking out. What's up, Brent? Yes, Bucks, we did. Need our offense to show a little life, though. Ribeye steak, nice. I only eat T-bone or porterhouse steaks. That are I only eat 72-ounce challenge size steaks, so we're not the same. Bro eating a tiny little fucking ribeye. I eat 72-ounce porterhousers, T-bones. My steak, what I do is I just go up to the cow, cut the fucking leg bone, and take the meat right out, and just cook it right from that. Just eat that shit right off the grill raw. Just leave it rare. Sometimes I'll just run up and bite a chunk out of a cow. I don't even give a fuck. Not illegal. And Mangum flies out 1 away. Actually, I think that might be illegal. I don't know. I don't think you can just run up and take a chunk out of a cow. I think you might get in legal trouble for that. I don't know, though. Maybe more of a fine than legal trouble. But like, hey, that's a fine. You can't just bite a live cow. And that'll be a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. Simpson reaches. Olsen. Here's Kim with one on and one out. Maybe we can get a double play here, but shortstop's usually too quick. 2-0 Rays lead here in the top of the fourth. 2-0 Rays, top four, one out. Runner at first. 1-0 on a ball. And they steal second. Double plays out of the way. 2-0. Maybe just focus on throwing strikes now. Hey, there we go. That should be a fly out. Be a fly out. They'll get the runner at first, or the runner will fly out, obviously. So 2 away, and I think the guy is safe at third. So runner at third, 2 away. Hopefully we can get walls here without a run scoring. 2 down, runner at third. Who's playing Philly? The Giants. Oh, okay. Yeah, Seth answered anyway. Damn, they scored all of those runs except all of them. God damn. One. 1-2 on walls here in the top of the fourth. One, two, or 2-2 rather. Sorry. Oh man. Hey, there we go. We strand the runner. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Keep it a 2-0 game. Nice rebound here from Reese Olson after the rocky first. Bottom four. Torres, Perez, Green. 2-3-4 due up for the Tigers. Let's hope we can maybe generate some offense here. Bottom four, 2-0 Rays. I don't know. Count them out. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some pop. I'll be right back. One sec. Could be like literally 30 seconds. All right, I'm back. Ooh. I think it's 4, right? Because you've got the A's. They're really going to be gone soon, but you have the A's, the 2 LA teams, which is Dodgers, Angels, and then you have the Padres, right? Mm. Oh, and the Giants. Yeah, so 5. I always forget about the Giants. I'm like, oh yeah, and then there's San Francisco Giants. They're California too. Yeah, 5 teams, and then the A's are gone. Technically, they're Vegas, but not for right away. California is also a huge state, though. Technically, the A's, I don't know if they should still count as a Cali team. Like, in theory, they are still, right? But only by name, by location, only their bylaws. Oh, that'll be a leadoff double for Torres. A leadoff double here for Torres in the bottom of the 4th. That's really nice to see. Here's Wencel Perez or Wencel Perez. Little pencil push here. Maybe get a little base hit, a little home run. Little extra base hit, XBH. Yes, sir. Glaber hits it. At least get a run here now. Torres is 14th double of the year. Good little pop out of that. Ball 1. Yeah, they're on their way to Vegas. Yep, they're going to be the Vegas A's. One zero. I mean, they were good before, but then the owner got it up his ass. He wanted to move out of Oakland and turn the team into dog shit. Historically, the A's are a really solid team. They're kind of always every so often in the picture. 1-1. All right, cool. We'll get the runner. I guess everybody's safe. It was raining so hard today that we have to get practice on the gym and not on the field. Damn, really? It barely rained where I'm at for whatever reason. The Vegas A's. Yeah, it's not bad. 2 on, nobody out for Riley Green. They're just gonna call it on a ground ball to the shortstop. You shouldn't put where you go or live. You should just delete all that. No one needs to know. But yeah, I mean, it sucks that it rained today. 0-1 to Riley Green. Really don't even need a homer, just need a little pop out. Not trying to be rude or anything, Joel. Just trying to help you out. In case there's some weirdos watching. 0-2. Yeah, you're good. 1-2. Sometimes people forget they're on the internet. 1 deuce here to Riley Green. 2-2. Nice. Good take. Didn't chase out of the zone. But yeah, dude, it rained in a lot of the state. It rained here. It just didn't. It was supposed to thunderstorm all afternoon. It just didn't. And it kind of rained a little bit. But it's been unbelievably humid as a result of that no rain. Fouled away again. We'll have another 2-2. I'm talking real humid. It's 70. It says it's 78. It feels like 88. It feels really warm. Usually Brent. Usually their names are like Brent Harp and nothing. It was raining by you. It was kind of all over the state. It feels like pickoff attempt at first. I don't think they got him. They might have. Did they just get his ass? No, I don't think so. Righties getting pickoffs are pretty rare. Damn, Green strikes out, 1 away. Fuck, dude. Lakers, RCA team, 2 Clippers, also LA Kings, Rams, 49. Yeah, there's a lot of LA teams. LA's a big city. Here's Torkelson. Hopefully Torque just can lift a fly ball here. We don't strand a runner at third opportunity. Here's Torque. 2 on, 1 out. Torque bomb here would be pretty cool. Fouled away, it's 0-1. Just hit the ball. Hit the ball forward. Don't ground into a fucking double play, dude. Get down. Yay, that'll be a base hit. We'll score the run. Oh no, I think Perez is out at third though. Never mind. First and third, only 1 away. Hooray! I said on the second time through, they're probably going to get to little a little bit because a hint with the Tigers. If you remember, I said that in the top of the fourth, or at the end of the third. Once you see the Tigers go through their lineup one time, you can always kind of look at the Tigers and go, how much did they strike out that first time through? If it's like 2 or 3 times, like only 1 or 2 guys struck out, you can probably safely deduce we're going to hit this pitcher. But if you see like 6 strikeouts after the first time through, it's fucking we're not hitting that guy. We're just going to run his pitch count up till about the 4th inning and hope to God that gets him out of the game. Tell me I'm wrong. Start watching for that, by the way. Look at how little we strike out and then correlate it to how well we start actually hitting a pitcher. I don't think we had 4 hits in the last 2 games combined, for example. Here's McKinstry with runners at the corners, 1 away. No, he's not out of the game. Little's still out there. Wait, did they pull him? No, he's not out. They just came and talked to him. He only has 60 pitches. Oh, you're good. I didn't think he was out of the game. It was a little too early. Hit the ball. Mr. All-Star, drive him home, tie it up. Show him why you're going. Ball 2. Come on, Zach, show us why you're going to the All-Star game, my boy. Pride and joy of CMU. I'm hoping the Tigers win the game and we pick up back-to-back sweeps. Hooray! That's a base hit for Zach McKinstry. He ties the game. That's my All-Star. Hell yeah, dude. You know, that's just my boy Zach McKinstry hitting a double into the outfield. You know what it is. I've never not been a big Zach McKinstry guy. Pride and joy of CMU. He's my alumnus. I remember giving little bro a noogie in college, being like, yeah, I think you'll be a big star one day. Not lying. This is a weird thing to lie about. Just start lying about weird things. That's a double for Zach McKinstry. He doubles in the run, puts runners at second and third. 1 out. Here's Matty V. Good chance for him to hit the ball in the right field or something here. Smoke it down the line. They're giving him a lot of room, it looks like. Field shifted to the left. And he'll hit it the other way, but I think they're going to try to jam him inside right now because his timing's all shitty. 2-0. Little having trouble finding the strike zone right now. 2-2 game. Tigers have tied it. They got a couple more guys up. The pressure of the Tigers offense is kind of cracking Little a little bit. Get it? "3-0. Fuck yeah. Load him up for Park Meadows, for Park Nasty. The Meadows slam is about to be glorious. Well, actually, Veerling's going to swing 3-0. He probably is the green light. Of all the hitters on the team, he can swing 3 if he wants to. Anywhere near the zone, he took it. Okay. I guess when you're hitting 150, you probably should take the free walk. Called strike 1. He's been belittled. Yes, Brent. That's true. Now it's bases loaded for Park Nasty. 1 out. Bases full of Tigers. Here's Meadows. Hopefully maybe he finds a stroke here. He's 1 for 1. 6-2 is about to be a movie. Bases are full, Amiri. What's up, Space? You know we're 3 games up on the Dodgers and the Cubs and the Astros, who are all in second place. Isn't that disgusting, Space, how bad some teams are? Oh, Parker just scored a run. Might have been a sac fly, but we got a run in. We're up 3-2. Let's go. Parker takes the lead. Is the inning over? How did we score? Okay, the runner's out at second. Parker goes to first. Runner's out at second. They're unable to double up Parker Meadows because he's way too fast. We score a run. We go up 3-2. Runners at first and third. 2 away for Big Jake Rogers. It would be a pretty crazy record. That'd be 26 over 500. Fucking hilarious. You never know, Bucks. It's early. Just like you told me, Bucks. Foul bunt will have a redo at 0-1. Damn, that's hilarious. Jake Rogers just tried to sack bunt his way over to first. He just, no, I think Jake Rogers just tried, I think we just tried to suicide squeeze with Jake Rogers. Damn, Bucks, we really don't respect you guys at all. We just tried to suicide squeeze with probably our slowest player. 1-1. We really just tried a real sneaky play right there. Because if that ball would have been fair, it would have gone up the first base line and there would have been no one there to field it. To the point where Rogers maybe could have gotten to second on it. If you look at the way they were aligned prior to that pitch, the first baseman was like playing over by where second base. This fucking second baseman was playing basically up the middle. They had nobody on there. I think they weren't even going for a suicide squeeze. I think they were just going to squeeze it down the line, just like drag bunting up the right field line for a hit. 1-2. I think that was the plan for Rogers. I think he was just going to smoke it up the line. And then they realized, oh, yeah, it's a really dumb play. And they struck out. Because, again, I think before he showed that bunt, I think, again, it was going to work. And Roger, again, there was no one there. If that would have rolled into the outfield and just stopped, that would have been a free 2 bases for Jake, even with his speed. Jansen, Diaz, and Aranda. What's a suicide? Look it up. Dude, you have Google. Look it up. It's a bunt. Where a guy steals home. And you bunt it. Or something like that. Jansen, Diaz, Aranda. Tigers take a slim lead. It's now 3-2. Yeah, I'm right. It's a steal home bunt. The squeeze is the bunt. The suicide is obviously stealing home. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I was directly right. I even looked it up. Yep. You steal home, pitch, bunt. Because, I mean, like, there's a good shot. As long as you make contact, it'll just go foul. You get to go back to first base. Or back to third base, anyway. Jansen up. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Top 5, 3-2. Rays will send 9, 1, and 2 to the plate. Olsen will be back to work here in the top of the 5th. We have come back, Amiri. We have taken a 3-2 lead. That's something we should do when Zach is a hitter. No, I mean it works better with Rodgers because you're never expecting it. Again, look at how they're set up for this guy, for Jansen. They had the same setup for Rodgers. The idea was to bunt the ball up that line, and because again, the setup, no one's expecting it. You do a surprise bunt, it goes up the line. It's a free hit. With Zach McKinstry, they're never going to not be expecting him to do some dumb shit and bunt the baseball. It won't work. It works well with Rodgers because again, you have this super element of surprise. Plus, the way that they were aligned, it gave Rodgers the line for free. 2-2. So Rodgers may have just tried to bunt it up the line, seeing the way that they had it broke open. What up, Kenny? 2-2. Which is what a lot more guys should do to make teams stop doing these stupid fucking things. Like, this guy's trying to hit the ball to right field because the Tigers have given him the right side of the field. But in his heart, he's a pull hitter and he can't help it. And he fucking 3-2. Dude, I really hate the way we pitch people. We pitch them away, and we pitch dead pull hitters away, trying to, I hate it. And he walked him. Just kept trying to pitch him away. Couldn't catch the zone. Get off walk. So much for the lead. Here's Diaz. That sucks, Ravens. Instagram is all ruined. Feeds all your algorithms all fucked up. Performative social media God worship is hilarious to me. I can't imagine God appreciates social media clout worshiping attempt. You know what I mean? I feel like if you make social media religious content and it's all about like you praising God and stuff for people to give you likes and clout for how religious you are, I feel like God's going to send you to hell. If you believe in that, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think you should be doing that. 2-1. Feels weird. No, I just want everyone to know how religious I am. It's like, that's weird. 2-2. Yeah, I'm the most religious. It's like, yeah, I think that's a sin to say that. Yeah, Kenny, I know. You said that like 6 times today. I get it. We understood you the first couple times you said it today in the Discord. Hey, that'll be a line out, 1 away. No, you're good, man. It's just, you don't need to keep repeating it. It's almost, I think you might even copy and paste what you said in the Discord earlier. Yeah, not trying to be rude, but it's just like you said that like 3 times today. Here's Aranda. I don't care about religion though. You want to mock God with your social media stuff, do it all you want. Funny to me. 2-0. He might be, I don't know. 3-0. I'm sure he is. But they're also like no Rays fans, so there's that problem. Most likely they're just gonna walk him here. 3-1. Oh, they're just trying to do that weird thing where they pitch completely around him and then throw him strikes anyway, just wasting pitches. Three-two. I'm sure he's an all-star though. He's got to be at least a reserve. And Kenny, another reason why that's annoying is because you're just kind of like regurgitating a point I made in the Discord earlier and repeating it like it's your own idea. Like, yeah, I know. I remember that idea when I came up with it earlier in the day. Two on, one out. They walked him. Well, a bunch of walks here with one away. Two on, one out. Are we going to just give them the lead back with walks? Possibly. Reese Olson's pissed off that we got him the lead. He said that's very rude. Ball one. Hope it doesn't happen for you, Amiri. No, he was just rooting for the Tigers. Now he hates them. Dun dun dun. One oh. Twin it. 2-0. A good idea is to throw the ball in the strike zone for strikes, not just walk in the other team's lead. But I suppose this works too. Oh boy, I think they just got bailed out with a crazy double play. Yeah, I think that was a double play. All right, well, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Ball got hit on a fucking like missile at Zach McKinstry. Dude, that's the most unfortunate hit kind of ground ball ever because it's like that if that ball is slightly to the left, it's like a base hit. And it's like a hard base hit too. That was a missile off his bat. That sucks. Because Camanero's got pretty good speed, so like, you know. Or at least I don't know. The Rays are a very disciplined team, so it's hard to get them to swing at balls. They're very actually pretty solid at that. So they don't swing at a lot of our pitches that other teams might swing at. That's probably it for Reese Olson today. He went 5, gave up 2. That's a solid outing to build on. He's at like 90 pitches already. I can look at exactly what he's at. Let me see. 84. Oh, he might have. We'll see. It was 111 off the bat. Really? Yeah, dude. I told you that was like the most unfortunate ground ball you could have happened because he fucking smoked it. If that was up in the air, that's a home run. Technically Flaherty. Olson's like our second best pitcher. Olson's just also coming off of an injury, so he hasn't pitched in a little while. Olson has a 2.95 ERA and has been basically that good all year. This is almost one of his worst starts of the season. And I'm not even being silly. Like, genuinely, this is about his worst start of the year. The 6 hits, the 2 walks. That's or 3 walks. That's pretty untraditional for Reese. He should get it going though. His control is usually a lot better, but again, the Rays are a bad matchup for him as far as their Rays hit guys pretty well. They hit pitchers pretty well, and Reese pitches to contact. And I don't think he's quite yet at this stage in his career where he knows how to deal with, like, as a contact pitcher, how to deal with teams that pit well against guys like Reese Olson. Again, it's a very unique challenge, the Rays for Reese Olson. Like if we play the Rays in the playoffs, we shouldn't use Reese as a starting pitcher in that series. Like we should give him the series off and just use 4 guys and take an extra bullpen guy or two. Maybe. I mean, if they develop him or trade for him. 2-1 here to Keith. Top of the order for Detroit against Little here in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 3-2 Tigers lead. Keith, Torres, Perez. Kind of just depends on what they want to do. 3-1. But if they just can't seem to keep getting, like, they just can't seem to get good pitching, it's usually that means it's a team problem. Tigers couldn't develop hitters or sign good hitters or find good hitters, and it's like, oh, maybe it's actually you guys, and then they finally fired everybody. Colt Keith flies out to deep left field, 1 away. Kind of shallow deep, whatever. 1 away, Keith is out. Here's Torres. Oh, you're good. I don't know. And then eventually the Tigers got a new pitch, like a hitting development system a couple years ago, and it's made all the difference. Ball 1. All right, Torres. Let's get the scoring stuff. Let's get started again, Torres. Oh, he grounded out 2 away. Here's Perez. 3-2 Tigers lead, 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. You're a Cubs and Brewers fan? I don't know how. I don't know how that happens. That kind of sucks. That's Chicago, Green Bay, basically. That's Wisconsin, Illinois rivalry right there, boy. Don't know how. Yeah, that's a crazy one too. They hate each other. Did you know that a Brewers player one time snuck a gun onto the field and shot like 16 of the Cubs players in 1931? It was the Great Cubs Massacre. And the Brewers actually got turned, had to be sold and became the Milwaukee Braves. And then they got sold to Atlanta. Oh, because of the rain? I'm sorry, Allison. That sucks. And Perez gets out. That'll end the inning. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Lau, Mangum, and Simpson do up. Lau, Mangum, and Simpson. Devin, I'm a liar. Please don't ever believe anything I tell you. Everyone here will know there's one simple rule. Anytime I talk about anything that is not directly happening, don't believe me. You can never believe a word I tell you. I'm a liar. To who? The Tigers and the Rays? Probably. He's out. Yeah, they're bringing in Brant Herter, DT. Yeah, that was fine. Olsen had a good enough start. That was a good enough start. It started off real bad. It was probably like, if that's as worse as Olsen's going to be this year, that's fine. We're still, you know what I mean? That was a good enough start. He just didn't really have control. And again, the Rays are a bad matchup for him. Pitches to contact, Rays hit guys like that pretty good. Now we're bringing in lefty Brant Herter, who's been really good lately. He seems to have refound his stuff from earlier in the year. No, Cubs are a good team. Their pitchers are really good. Their hitting's really good. Cubs are a solid team. Like, yeah, obviously they could use a little bit better pitching, but Herter, Holton, Canely, Vest, kind of like last night. I mean, Holton only pitched 1 inning last night, so yeah, maybe. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go hit rip a dart a few times. I'll be right back in like a minute. I might miss a little bit of this inning, but I don't think much. Be right back. We got one out. Nice start by Herder here. One away for ball 1 to Mangum. Excuse me. My apologies. Better throw a strike, dude. I'm gonna put. Damn it. Ball 2. 2-0. Here in the top of the 6th. One away. Tigers up 3-2. Macaroni and cheese. Nice. Shapes. Velveeta. Just normal mac and cheese noodles. 2-1 on a called strike. Yeah, Devin, Tigers could win it this year. Maybe. We're a very young team, and that could fuck us again in the playoffs, but we'll see. Our 2 best players are 24 years old, so that kind of like is a weird hamper on our team success. 3-1. Believe it or not, that's actually like the number one thing working against us is our best players are under 25. And that means a lot in baseball. Believe it or not, our age matters. We're very young, and that might be our Achilles heel. But again, once a couple years and they actually have crazy playoff, god damn it, that'll be a base hit. They'll have crazy playoff experience. Here, Simpson with one on and nobody with one out. Yeah, and then they'll probably need to get a little bit more this year, and then I think next year and the year after is when we'll be our most dangerous as far as current guys on the team being playoff experienced. And it shouldn't matter as much when we get Clark and McGonigal and their rookies because we'll have a team of like 7 other guys who are extremely experienced, like playoff battled. So they'll be able to kind of pick up the slack for the young guys. That's the idea. We actually have like a top 5 pitching unit and a top. We're the number 5 offense in baseball. I think directly, and I think we're the number 3 pitching team in baseball. You might want to look that up. We might be 4. 1-1. Yeah, our best pitcher is Tarek Skubal. We have 3 starting pitchers with sub 3 ERAs with Casey Mize, Tarek Skubal, and Reese Olson. Kyler Montero sub 4, and Jack Flaherty's getting his shit together. God damn it, that'll be a stolen base. I gotta get Hurt out. Gotta get Herter out of there. I don't think Herter's got it today. A bit wild. Don't like that. 2-1. I don't even think they made the play. Oh, no, they got him. Ground out. Runner has to hold that second, 2 away. Yeah, Scubal's awesome, dude. That's he's one of the better pitchers I've seen in a while, especially as a lefty. One of the best, better in baseball, I'd say. We have a bunch of guys. I think we have 4 guys with either sub 3 ERAs or sub 2 ERAs, which is fucking a bunch of guys sub 3. Kim is up now. I don't know if we're doing a pitching change here. What the fuck's going on? Is it a challenge or something? Oh no, are they doing a pitching change? That would make sense. Get Herter the fuck out of there. I don't think he's got it tonight. Nothing against Herter. I like Herter, but I just don't think he's got it. He's a little erratic. Yeah, he might be. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good chance. Chase Lee will come in. That's a good idea. Hopefully, Lee can just get a quick out on Kim here, and then we can get to the bottom of the 6th. Maybe get some insurance runs. Are they in danger of falling to last place? No, I don't bet. I'm not a gambler. I don't like to spend money. I was gonna say, aren't the Orioles really bad? Red Sox are about to catch them. Red Sox are like what 49 and or like right behind them now. Aren't the Red Sox like 2 games behind them at like 49 and 45? Some shit like that. 48 and 45. Rays are 49 and 43. Just circling the rim on 50 wins. We hit that number last month. We might be the first team to get 60 wins too. You know what's crazy, Nathaniel? We were the first to 30, 40, 50, and maybe even 60. Oh, that'll score. That's probably a home run. Nope, just another double. Well, that was a bad pitching change. 3-3. For the net. Oh, fair enough. Well, that sucks. Tie game. Bottom or top 6. 3-3. Here's Walls. Maybe we should have just left that other guy in. He might have just been able to get the out. For a righty, I don't think so. 0-2. That'd be cool. I'd rather not bat. I don't like batting in the bottom of that. That's going to be a base hit. That'll score more runs. Yeah, it's a bad idea to bring Lee in the game. Shouldn't have brought his ass in there. Yeah, that was a mistake. GG, Rays fans. We won't be coming back on that bullpen. 4-3. Rays lead. Blech. Should have just left old Herder in there. He might have got out of it. Who, the Rays? Or the Red Sox? Oh, is that more runs? Damn, yeah, they shouldn't have brought in Lee, dude. He just blew the game. It'll be another double. That's 3 in a row, basically, from Lee. And it's now 5-3. This game's over. Yeah, we made a bad pitching change there. Should have just left Herder out. Oh well, like I said, we've already won this series, so it's whatever. Are they pulling him, or he's got to go one more? Oh boy, it's Yandy Diaz. Well, if he hits a home run, at least we know it's over. Like I said, it's hard to give a shit when your team's got 60 wins already. Because we'll win at least one game versus Seattle. I don't think we'll lose all 3 versus Seattle. So again, my only goal is 60 wins here. We pull that off. Pretty good first half of the season. Call it strike 1. Needing out here. Can they get it? And this is a foul ball. It's 0-2. 1-2. Ball misses low. In October. So we still got the month of July, all of it, all of August and September. 2-2. Yeah, just getting to the 60 win mark would make it an even better first half of the season. 3-2. We're already pretty much at 60, so like I said, very good first half of the season. And that'll score another run. It's 6-3. 85 or something. Oh, you can always Google that. I don't know. They made the playoffs. That's all that matters. 0-1. Exact record of a team in baseball is something I just don't really care too much about. You know what I mean? Too many games. I get it. You hate everybody. 2-1. Two. The worst part of watching a game is the complaining. 2-2, because I have people texting me bitching up a storm right now. It's like, oh my god, dude. Yeah, season's over. We lost. I mean, it was a good year. Just sucks that it's all over. I feel it. 3-2. Pretty much, Ford. Pretty much. 3-2. Just need to get one out. They could get one out a long time ago, like 3-4 runs ago. This inning never would have happened. Oh, did they get him? Hey, they got him. All right, well, 6-3 now. Bottom of the sixth coming up. Rays lead by 3. Let's see if we can maybe close the gap a little bit. Green, Torque, and McKinstry. Sucks that Green's in one of them streaks because he's probably just going to strike out. Hopefully not, though. Would be pretty nice if he didn't. But he's in kind of a weird, one of them weird stretches where he gets out a lot. Nah, I'm good. No, I think the only offensive player we should try to make a move for is someone like Bregman. Defends pitching wise. Kind of just depends who's available in the next 2 weeks. Because again, kind of hard to tell. I don't even know if Bregman's going to be available now from Boston. They're kind of right back in it. No, I don't care about sports betting. I think it's a waste of money. And I think it's a blight on sports, to be fair. I think it's made everyone think everything is rigged and whatnot. It's ruined some of the joy I get of sports, to be completely honest. Because I believe a lot more of the weird conspiracies and horseshit accusations people make about games being rigged and everything being rigged and fake is propped up by betting. Anyway, here's Green, Torque, and McKinstry. Yeah, all right, Riley Green, fucking one pitch, one out. Yeah. I don't really care about that part of betting. I just hate sports betting because it makes everybody think that it's rigged when their bet doesn't win. No, it's actually not rigged. Devin, it's not rigged. Sports aren't rigged. I hate to be the one to tell you. Just because your parlay didn't hit doesn't mean sports is rigged. See what I mean? I'm telling you, sports isn't rigged. If sports were rigged, the results that happen would never happen. None of the leagues would be ran or would run the way that they are. I can like almost 1000% guarantee it. I can even maybe I would put my life on that. You know what I mean? I'd put a baby's life on that. Foul tip 1-2. There is no good evidence of anything being rigged other than, well, my bets don't hit. And you know how Vegas is. What? No? You mean they hire a bunch of like MIT graduates to like crunch numbers and odds and like really weird statistical things that they understand about sports and like matchups, and they tend to get it right because they have like like very hyper smart minds running their fucking sports books. Yeah, it's definitely rigged, or it's just they have literal human computers running the fucking things. Ah, damn it, Torkelson strikes out. Oh, no, not even close. Football wouldn't be ran the way it is. Kansas City would have never become a thing. Nope. No, it's wrong, Devin. That's incorrect. Why the hell would a team from Kansas City, Missouri be the best team in the league right now? Why would the New York Jets and the New York Giants, the two New York teams, be some of the worst franchises in the last 20 years of football? The things that happen in the league indicate the league is not rigged. Why did Aaron Rodgers play in one Super Bowl if the league is rigged? One of the most marketable, high value, high profile, highly marketable, high value. That's a double, by the way. You got to think about it, man. Why the hell did Peyton Manning have a 2-2 Super Bowl record? The guy they were calling the sheriff out of high school, the guy that they have called the greatest prospect of all time in their media, went 2-2 in the Super Bowl. And Tom Brady, a guy, dude, that Tom Brady would have never happened in a rigged league. They'd have never did that shit. I can guarantee it. There's a mountain. That's going to be it for Little. I think they're going to pull him here. No, hockey isn't rigged either. Hockey is set up like that because there's no state tax in the NHL, or there's no state tax in Florida, and they don't make a lot of money in the NHL. So it's a lot easier to go to Florida and not pay as many taxes, especially if you're a foreign player, like a lot of them are. That's why the Florida teams dominate in hockey, actually. All the best players want to sign there because they can get more money. They can keep more of their money. And it's like for some reason, it's really bad in hockey. It doesn't work like that for other sports. But because hockey uniquely pays their players the lowest amount, I think they're like, don't like how high or hard of a tax hit it is. Oh, yeah, it's a pitching change here for Tampa. 6-3, runner at first. Or runner at second for the Tigers. Double by McKinstry. I don't know. I just don't think like the NFL would promote or push itself into the version of it. Kevin Kelly's in the game that you would see. Yeah, I know a lot about baseball. There's probably stuff I don't know. Oh, I don't care. Maybe they should spell it differently. I'll say it like Little. I don't care. Little and Littell don't have any difference to me in the way that I talk. I'm not gonna like enunciate a fucking T. It's gonna be little. And how do you know I'm not saying it the other way? And I just don't have a weird accent, being from Michigan. Because if you hear the way I say little, it kind of, you can hear that I'm saying it funky. Veerling flies out. That'll end the inning. Tigers are gonna lose. Damn it. 6-3, bottom of their top of the seventh, coming on up. Hold on, I'll have to read what you said in a second. So if you don't think it's rigged and you know a lot of, because I don't believe in sports betting, I think it's a blight on the sports. Didn't I just say why I don't do sports betting? I think it's bad for sports. I want it to go away. Because what it does is it brings in a bunch of people who thinks it's rigged and annoyed the fuck out of me about them complaining about the officials. So when actual bad officiating happens, it just gets filed under this thing of everybody just bitches about the officiating because of betting, and actual bad officiating gets completely ignored. Because again, if you're the officials right now, what a great time to be a bad official. Because guess what? Do you know what happens when these leagues hear about bad officiating? They look into it and then they find that most of it's actually not that bad, and these people are just overreacting to their bets not hitting. That's 100%. Like, it's like 80% of the complaints are because like their bets aren't hitting, and when they discover this, the leagues just ignore referee complaints going forward, creating more bad officiating. Because again, if you're a league and you're running it and you hear bad officiating complaints and you investigate it and you find out it's just a bunch of fucking gamblers who are upset because of stuff like that, because like their fucking bets and parlays are failing because a call didn't go their way. Meanwhile, you review it, it's the correct call. Like for example, like it'll be some shit where like a Chiefs player gets like stabbed in the neck like 60 times with like a shiv, gets shot in the back, gets stabbed and thrown around the field, gets trampled on by an elephant, and like everybody goes, refs rigging it for the Chiefs, dude. How's that pass interference, dude? And it's like, what? Like last year, people were really pissed the Chiefs got pass interference when a Bengals player was draped over the back of a fucking Chiefs player like a cape. He was like hanging on to this dude like a fucking like a gorilla hanging onto a tree branch. Just, I got you. And everyone's like, that's not pass interference, dude. That's just not. It wasn't a catchable ball. It's like, yeah, because he had his arms glued down to him like this. The fuck is that? Yeah, of course it wasn't. Ah, damn, that's a homer. 7-3. This game's over. Yeah, but pockets. And again, I don't have any problem with the actual act of betting. My problem with sports betting is the fact that like people bitch constantly about the officials because their bets don't hit. Like, do you know umpires in baseball have like a 98% hit rate on calls? But like they're bringing in automatic balls and strikes because people just bitch all the time. Like realistically, like field umpires get it right in like 99% of the time, which is even crazier, right? But like, or like high 90s, the like very high 90s. It's like 94. Now the home plate umpiring stuff actually needs some help, but I don't know. The raw act of just sports betting, completely fine. I don't have any issue with it. Romantically cool. I'm glad people can bet. If only. Yeah, I don't know why he came back out for this inning. He didn't have it today. 7-3. If only it didn't lead to everybody calling everything rigged because they're not winning their money. Again, if the leagues were rigged, the Lions would have played in last year's Super Bowl versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Because guess what? They'd rig it for ratings. Because guess what makes them the most money? People watching their product. Me? Oh, because the league isn't rigged. No, I don't have to have proof of a negative. You have to have proof that the league is rigged. I can't provide you proof it isn't rigged. My proof is everything I've just said. Yeah, everything. The way the league is ran is proof. Yeah, it's literally like people are like stupid about like silly things with betting, and it's just like No, your bet lost because you just didn't hit because like sports are weird and there's you forgot the human element of sport. You can have all the statistics you want and all the perfect matchup ideas and all the beliefs, but a guy can just go shit and have a weird twitch and everything goes bad. You know what I mean? Like literally, that could be it. Like that's what fucked your bet. A guy went to shoot a free throw and he went like that because he had like a weird twitch in his neck and the ball missed. Now basketball, that's a rigged ass sport. Don't put your money on basketball. That fucking sport, that's a pretend sport. That's WWE. Like don't fuck with the NBA. You will win me. I'm with you on pro basketball. They've been caught like 20 times rigging shit. I don't even know why people believe that sport anymore. Like, by the way, when LeBron James goes back to the Cleveland Cavaliers and retires with the Cavs, and wins a championship for his 5th and final one on the way out, remember I said that, by the way. Remember I told you that that's how it's going to go. He's going to magically be a Cavalier, and the Cavs are going to win the next championship when he's on there, and he gets to go out a champion. Who wants to bet me that that's not how LeBron James's career is 1,000% going to end? 1,000% going to end. The Orioles got postponed. No, LeBron's is literally the greatest scorer of all time, technically. He's like one of the greatest players of all time. Regardless of if you don't like him or not, like, dog, how he scored like Curry and him have played almost the same amount of time. LeBron's got 6 more years on Curry. LeBron's got double the points on Steph, dude. Think about that. That's fucking insane, dude. LeBron's I can't even put into words how good that is. He's like basically averaging the same stat line he did as a rookie, which is unbelievable. He got a little bit better and then just stayed that for his whole career, like 28, 8, and 8. It's just like that's just his numbers. That's crazy, dude. What I've known is basketball of a team winning in the first 2 quarters. The losing team will come back the 4th and 4th. Yep. It seems like basketball has a pretty predictable route. Yeah, the league is rigged. Yeah, Cooper goes to Dallas after fucking they give up their best player in fucking Luka. Yeah, okay, dude. The NBA wants LeBron to get 6 rings so they could be like, he's the same as Jordan. Now, the only thing that stops me from fully believing the NBA is rigged, but LeBron also doesn't have as shitty of an ego as Michael Jordan does, though. So him taking losses in the finals is not a big deal to him, I don't think. Ball 1. If Bill Russell would have played against LeBron or Michael Jordan, he'd have looked like a fucking idiot against those two. That's why no one puts that fucking Bill Russell shit seriously against those two. LeBron and Jordan would cook every single other player in NBA history. I'm talking like they just shit on him. I don't even like Kevin Durant would kind of be there because he can shoot from far away, and that's about it. Everyone else is kind of dog shit compared to those two. Like compared to those two, they're kind of in their weird own little corner. Whereas like LeBron's just way bigger than Kobe, and that would fuck Kobe up. I hate to be like that guy, but I'm pretty sure like I don't know, like both in their prime. Actually, you could probably put Kobe in there too. But that's about it. Those are the 3 best probably ever. Probably the 3 best we'll ever see. I don't know though. We'll see how this all plays out. Yeah, but it was also like way less teams when he played, and like all the good players were on the Celtics or the Magic or the Lakers or whatever. Chandler Singh, that's a base hit. 2 out, 1 under at first. Oh, Max Clark just hit a home run with the Seawolves. Hell yeah, dude. It's good to hear. Good to hear. Washington? Judge might hit a home run. That'd be cool for him. But thunderstorms in the area through the week. Ah, that sucks, Laura. Bad luck for the Ravens. Washington. Well, first of all, Washington doesn't. That team doesn't exist anymore. So I don't think so. I don't think the Redskins are winning a championship this year. I don't think that's actually physically possible. Is it? No, I'm not going to watch the home run derby. I don't care about MLB All Star activities. Ball one. I especially don't care. Like I like the home run derby, but like I don't like care about it like that much. Also, Washington is going to basically be like the Houston Texans last year. Devin, I'm going to be more correct about this than you. And I'm not even trying to be a dickhead, but that's a team that's going to regress in year two. They'll still be a playoff team, kind of like how the Texans were the year prior. 7-3, bottom of the seventh coming up. Tigers have lost this game. It'll be Meadows, Rogers, and Keith. No one on my team is going to be doing the home run derby. So of course I won't watch it. I might watch the All-Star game if they let Scooball start it. They might go with Freed though, because fucking, it's a weird spot to be if you're Freed or if you're Boone. Again, I get why people like and want like to say Washington's going to be like a good like one of them teams this year. But the thing with the Commanders, such a bad name. If Washington had picked a better name, nobody would still call them the Redskins. I'm telling you. You want to know like, do you want to know why most Cleveland Guardians fans don't call their team the Cleveland Guardians or the Cleveland Indians? Like, and they completely are fine with the Guardians name. Again, the only people who bitch about the Cleveland Indians still are non-Cleveland Indian fans. It's always just like some cancel culture warrior fucking idiots who are everything dies, nothing can ever change, blah blah blah. Like because they like the team name, the Guardians. Like it's an interesting thing where if the fan base likes the team name that they get, they don't care about a team change name. For example, when they were the football team, nobody called them the Redskins anymore. It was a dead name. Everyone's like, yeah, we don't actually care. That's kind of a cool name. But they went with Commanders, and the fan base went, that name fucking sucks. And that's the problem with it. If they had gone Red Wolves, nobody would care about the Reds. Nobody would ever call them Redskins again. But we have a cooler name now, actually. If they had gone with the Cleveland Spiders, like a top 5 name in baseball, you know what I mean? But they screwed that up. 0-2. No, the Marlins are the worst team in Florida. I'm not going to watch the All-Star game because Jackson Holiday. Oh, Holiday's not going? Figured he'd be a reserve. Falcons? I don't know. We'll see. 1-2. They could be all right. I think the Commanders are a very good team to watch out for a regression on, though. Meadows strikes out. 2 away. Or 1 away. Yeah, folks, it looks like we're dead in the water today. Barring a super late comeback. Yeah, McKinstry's an all-star, Miles. How's it going? Nice to see you. Sorry if I missed you. What's up, Miles? He was a runner-up in second baseman. Ah, that stinks. This is the exclusive home run derby, Nothing Burger Club. Bears could be all right as a team. I don't know. 1-2. Kind of at this point. I mean, the Bears should be good on paper. Like they're good on paper, but we'll see if it actually translates to anything. Yeah, just ignore Adam Rank. Yeah. By the way, if you actually get triggered by Adam Rank, you're falling into his bit. His thing is just the wildest wrong prediction. Like he just says random things. I don't think any like the thing with Adam Rank is you're not supposed to take him seriously, and he's rage baiting you. His entire gimmick is to rage bait. I'm telling you, look at some of the shit this guy says and does. It's insanity what he comes. He's very good at it, by the way. He's a professional rage baiter. Very funny job to have at the NFL Network. Or ESPN, wherever the fuck he's working these days. But yeah, his whole job is just to basically shit post professionally. Hey, that'll be a walk. We'll get a guy on with one out. We're gonna go get some pop here. Keith is up now. I'll be right back. Hey, is that a base hit? Look at Colt Keith at getting a man on, getting a man over to. Oh no, is he out at third? I hope not. There we go, something anyway. Here's Torres now. Oh, you're just doing the list of the people. For sure, Podge. I'm reading them. Just not gonna read them all out loud. Oh, are they doing a pitching change, dude? This game's had so many fucking pitching changes in an inning. I have sure, Laura. I think so. I don't actually know what you're talking about. Is he the dude? Tell how many win and lose, in the team. Sure, Laura. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, maybe, Joel. They're switching the pitchers, so we have to sit here through a pitching change, which is boring as fuck. I hate pitching changes, dude. They're awful. Especially mid-inning changes. They're the worst. Is this not a change? I wish the MLB... Oh, okay, ball one. When they made a 3-pitcher change rule, I was so fucking happy, dude. I was like, oh, thank God, dude. I used to get, like, when there was, like, that era where they would change pitchers for every different batter, I was so fucking angry all the time. So when they introduced the fucking 3-pitcher rule, I was like, oh, thank God. Thank the fucking Lord, dude. 2-0. Because AJ Hinch would be changing pitchers every 5 seconds, dude. It would be a fucking annoyance to watch him cook. Again, he's good at what he's doing, but ooh. Oh, and a pop out. Nice. Torres, 2 outs. Nice. Nobody can advance. Everybody holds. First and third, 2 away for Wenzel Perez. Really fucking having another meeting at the fucking mound. Cool, man. Another mound meeting. All right, I'll be back in a bit. They're fucking around with time on this game. I'll be back. I'm gonna go rip a dart a few times. This is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, Bucks, I know how sports work. I know why they make pitching changes. I just hate watching them happen with 2 outs in an inning because it's very fucking annoying. Because if there's 1 out made very quickly, then we basically get like 6 minutes of commercial breaks, and that's very annoying to watch. Bases loaded, 2 away. Let's see if Riley Green can do a little damage here. Down by 4 and chance for a 4-run homer. But it's lefty-lefty, so we'll see how Riley does here. Here's Riley Green. Bases loaded. Could use a big hit from one of our players. Be a good time to get it, Joel. Real good time to get it. But I hate that it's lefty-lefty. Called strike 1. Hard throw, too. That was 97. Pretty good speed. One. Do. 1-2 on a called strike. Spamming sinkers. That one hit 98. 97.8 to be specific, but you know. And Riley Green strikes out. Really not that big of a surprise. All right, well, top of the 8th coming up. It'll be Kim, Walls, and Jansen. But I think that's about it for me, folks. I don't care to watch this poor effort tonight. I don't know. I guess I could stay watching. I don't know. I guess I'll keep around. Oh, I just hope this doesn't take much longer to get through. No, I think I'll finish it out. It's the top of the 8th. I'm ready to. If this inning starts to take too long, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Last 2 innings have taken a long time to get through in the 6th and the 7th, and I don't feel like sitting through another marathon inning. It still ends out there. I don't know if I want to keep watching this. That was our best shot to get back in the game. We didn't do anything with it. We got tomorrow off, and then we are home versus Seattle for the last 3 games before the All-Star break. We got Scubal, we've got Mize. We got a pretty good run of guys going. We should win one of those games to get to 60s. That's all that really matters. Still got the series win here. Who really gives a shit about a sweep? Another 2-3 situation. We get our revenge for earlier in the year. Season series goes 3-3. Oh, hurry up. Get the inning started. Top 8. Kim, Walls, and Jansen. Let's hope for a fast inning, but I doubt we'll get one. Called strike 1. Hey, there we go. That'll be a fly out, 1 away. Nice job. 1 out. Top 8, 1 away. Here's Walls with a 7-3 Rays lead. Ball one. And another hit. That'll be a base hit. One on, one out. Blech. Oh, one. Hey, maybe you can get a double play out of this. You never know. Called strike two. It's 0-2. Starting to get the strikes from the umpire where it's just like, ah, just something. Just swing, everybody. Another foul ball. It'll be 0-2 again. All right. Another foul ball to remain 0-2. Ugh. Game's getting hard to watch. May just dip out here, folks. Depending on how this AB goes. If they can get the second out, that'd be huge. But if this turns into a non-out, I'm not going to stick around. Yeah, because that would have been it for me on this game. Mainly, because I know how it's going to play. It's fucking game 3 of a series. Tigers are just about spent. Hey, they got 2 outs, 2 away. If we don't get anything going in the bottom of the 8th, I'm going to dip out. It looks like we may have a quick inning here. Oh. Oh. 2-1 to Diaz. Mm, 2-2. Oh, Wall stole second, so there's no double play, but, you know. Oh, there's 2 outs. I forgot there's already 2 outs, so. Do 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 do. Hey, let's go to the bottom of the eighth. It's 7-3. Tigers get out of the inning there. Finally a good inning. Bottom 7 or bottom 8. 7-3. Torque, McKinstry, Veerling. Let's see if we can find some runs. You guys think this is the inning where we break out, score 4 runs, tie it up, walk it off in the ninth? I think it's about time. Clevenger. Oh, okay. I didn't know that there was. I thought they were both. Whatever. Close enough. All right. Yeah. Oh, Mason Inglert's in the game. Hey, maybe we can get to him a little bit. Torkelson in, McKinstry and Veerling. Surprised he didn't work out for us. But I guess it didn't work out. And Torque grounds out, one away. It's only 7:30. Oh, I'll just finish this whole game. I didn't realize it was still only 7:30. I thought it was like weirdly later. I thought it was like 8 o'clock already. McKinstry flies out, 2 away. Tigers going quickly here against the former Tiger. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Yeah, I work tomorrow. Oh. Yeah, no, it's not McKenzie. This is not the inning we were hoping we were going to get. Here's Veerling. Thought he was about to really get a 3-pitch inning on us. I was about to be like, really? All right, it's 1-2 now. Please, somebody hit it. 1-2. Come on, Matty V, Homer. Fouled away to remain 1-2. Nice little at bat here, at least. And Veerling flies out. We'll head to the top of the ninth. Well, this game's pretty cooked, Bucks. It looks like you guys are going to take the win. Actually, I think that's about it for me, guys. I'm just not in this game anymore. I just am not very entertaining to watch. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Most likely the Rays are going to hang on to win this game, barring some horrific collapse in the ninth inning. We'll just take the loss. Have a good night, everybody. I appreciate you watching. We'll be live again. Let me just go double check. Yeah, we're off tomorrow on the 10th, but we play again. The Friday is the scuba ball day, so we'll be live for Friday's game against the Mariners. But yeah, we'll be 59 and 35, something like that. Yeah, 59 and 35, 25 games over 500, which is crazy. And we'll get 60 a different time. GG's to the Rays. Fun game, fun little series. Unfortunately, we kind of shit the bed here in this game. Didn't give you a fun one to end on. But hey, you got the win. You got a big win. So yeah, I appreciate everyone watching, hanging out tonight. But yeah, I'm just gonna go do other things. I'm like super out of it. I just kind of got distracted. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for the likes and everything like that. Thank you for hanging out and everything. But that's about all I've got. All right, everyone. Take it easy, as always. Let's go Lions. Go Patriots. And it's always go Tigers, even when we lose. I'll see y'all most likely Friday. I might take tomorrow to myself. All right. Peace out. Go Tigers. And I'll see you when I see you next. Bye-bye. Good night. Have a good way. Go Tigers.